minds of serial killers, the dark alleys they wander, the sinister motives that drive their actions. Today, we delve into the twisted world of these psychopaths, unmasking the shadows and exploring the puzzles that make them who they are. But what motivates serial killers to keep killing? For some, it's the thrill of the hunt, the adrenaline rush that comes with taking another life. For others, it's a twisted form of pleasure, deriving satisfaction from the pain and suffering they inflict upon others. Most people know about infamous serial killers like Ted Bundy, Jack the Ripper, and Jeffrey Dahmer. But today, we will be talking some which are quite unknown.
Robert Hansen, an American serial killer, left an indelible mark on criminal history with his gruesome acts during the 1970s and 1980s in and around Anchorage, Alaska. Born in 1939, Hansen initially appeared as an ordinary family man, concealing a dark predilection for violence. His victims, primarily women on the fringes of society, fell prey to his sinister hunting game in the Alaskan wilderness. Over a decade, Hansen abducted and murdered at least 17 women. His ability to blend into the community and maintain a facade of normalcy allowed him to evade suspicion for an extended period. His victims, primarily women on the fringes of society, fell prey to his sinister hunting game in the Alaskan wilderness. Over a decade, Hansen abducted and murdered at least 17 women. His ability to blend into the community and maintain a facade of normalcy allowed him to evade suspicion for an extended period. The breakthrough came when one of Hansen's intended victims managed to escape. Cindy Paulson, a young woman who had been abducted and assaulted by Hansen, managed to flee from his clutches. Her harrowing account provided investigators with crucial information that led them to Hansen's doorstep. This resulted to his arrest in 1983. The authorities discovered evidence, including weapons and personal items belonging to the victims, that linked him definitively to the gruesome crimes. In 1984, Robert Hansen was convicted of multiple counts of murder, receiving a 461-year prison sentence. Donald Henry Gaskins, infamously known as the meanest man in America, occupies a haunting place in the realm of serial killers. Born in 1933, Gaskins' criminal activities unfolded from the late 1960s into the 1970s, leaving a trail of terror in his wake. His gruesome acts, characterized by a lack of remorse and a chilling claim of involvement in over 100 murders, set him apart as a particularly disturbing figure. Gaskins' victims varied, but he often targeted vulnerable individuals such as hitchhikers and fellow inmates. His willingness to prey on those who were already marginalized showcased a level of cruelty that earned him his notorious moniker. What distinguishes Gaskins from other serial killers is not only the sheer brutality of his crimes, but also his audacious willingness to boast about the extent of his killing spree. Gaskins' criminal spree finally came to an end in the late 1970s when he was convicted of multiple murders. His notoriety, however, continued to grow even from behind bars. The meanest man in America moniker and his chilling autobiography have cemented his place in the macabre pantheon of serial killers. The case of Donald Henry Gaskins serves as a stark reminder of the capacity for evil that can exist in some individuals. It also underscores the challenges faced by law enforcement in identifying and apprehending such predators, particularly those who operate on the fringes of society. Gaskins' legacy is one that forces society to confront the darkest aspects of human nature, emphasizing the need for ongoing efforts in criminal profiling, prevention, and the pursuit of justice for the victims of such heinous acts. Haddon Clark, active in the 1980s and 1990s, blended psychological complexities with gruesome deeds. Born in 1952, his criminal signature included cross-dressing and adopting various identities, adding a bizarre layer to his crimes. Convicted of 2 murders, suspicions suggest a broader body count. His enigmatic choice of disguises and personas sets him apart from more widely recognized serial killers. Despite suspicions linking him to additional cases, only 2 murders were conclusively tied to him. Clark's modus operandi involved luring vulnerable individuals into his sinister web. His complex psyche, coupled with unconventional methods, paints a picture of a deeply disturbed individual. The willingness to adopt different personas and engage in cross-dressing adds a layer of complexity to his criminal profile. While Clark may lack the same level of infamy as some counterparts, his case raises broader questions about mental health and criminal behavior. Understanding individuals like Clark is crucial for criminal profiling and societal comprehension of factors that contribute to such aberrant acts. Delving into the lesser-known corners of criminal history offers an opportunity to grapple with the intricate motivations that drive individuals to commit heinous crimes.
Of life. Reflect on the stories we've uncovered, and let us collectively strive for a world where empathy triumphs over darkness. Realm of serial killers. Until next time, stay curious, stay aware, and may compassion guide our path.